welcome back to Praggers Gaming. I'm Gamer Praggers, and this is Techtonica. Now, I know I said the last one was going to be the last one until I could get the thing, but I haven't touched it. However, I also don't feel that I can leave it alone. So, what are we doing? Well, I feel that in order to leave it longer, we need to move the production whichever way round it goes, up or down, I don't know, and bring the production of the cubes down here, because we've got most of the stuff here anyway. We've got a slight problem here with, well, we need to branch this off really. To come this way. We need those. We need these. So this is the reinforced cubes, frames even. What else do we need? It's not the only place for them though, is it? Because we're sending them across down there. So we could, yeah, we'll swap that round and bring that up here. Anyway, but for now, we need that to carry on. But we also need to balance it out a bit more. So that's my ingots, is the other thing. Now we've got... that is the only other thing we need to bring down in order to set this up. So we need something. Where are they going? 16. 16? Do we need those on 16? Maybe. We want that, but we don't want that. We want that, which is fine. Okay. So that is those. So let me grab one of these. Just pop you down there. Change your recipe. Okay, so that's all of those. And we need to split the... So we have 15... I need to test my gel for that. Okay. actually, what I might do. Although I don't think I can. Okay. What I'd like. Yeah, I don't think I can. Not there anyway. So. If I do that, I can do that. Now, it's not going to be quick, but it will produce enough for this to work, and then these, and then it will back up, which is fine. Because what I'm also going to do is... Ooh, stick you on there. Yeah, there we go. So that will produce 120, and then we'll get 60 in there, 60 in there, everything's good, that'll produce, and they'll stock in here. Lovely. But we need to sort out over here. So how am I going to do this? Because the thing I want to do here that I didn't do before was split it equally. Absolute fucking tool bag. Right, so let's think about this. Right. So we want 16 because that's the easily divisible. Because that actually gives us 3. 3, 6, 7. 2 7s are 14. Plus 1 in the middle gives us 15. So actually... No. We need that to come here. One, two, three. I've not got enough room. Actually, that's not true. Because if we do that, we can remove that one. That one needs to come down there. Then I just need to separate them out and plug them in. Well, that's the way to balance it. The problem now is right. I mean, this is already tight. Yes, I do realise I haven't got anywhere to get anything out. We'll deal with that later. Although that could work. If it was high enough. Yeah. Okay. Right. Right, let me get this mess set up. I mean, this is something else. It really is. I mean, this one here is gonna need to. It's not even gonna be. It's gonna have to do that. I'm gonna have trouble getting it out because it's gonna need to do that. Down. Do that. Eesh. And then I've got no room for this one. Ugh. I'm gonna have to come at. Yeah, I haven't got really much room. Well, saying that, if this came here, no, it would need to come here. And do it that way. I don't think I have. I'd need to bring, because that blocks off this one. No, I would need to think about this a bit more. That one's not set up, so we could get rid of that. I need to move it all along, really. The problem now is I don't have enough room for all of these side by side. I mean, what if I did that? suppose that needs to be in the middle. And then this one comes down here, but then this one's not plugged in. But I could move it back. That gets that one in. The only problem I've got with this one is I've got no, well actually, if that one moved back as well, I can get that one in. So that would be 6. That one can't. Actually. That technically could, if I did that. No, it can't. Yes, it can. If I did that, if I did that, down, and did that. I can get those out. I can get that one out. Okay. No, I need, right. I need this one. Can't. Because of this one. Okay. I mean, could go out that way. Hang on, no, I'd need to do what I did over here, where it came around the back. Then we're stuck again. Yeah, because that can't do that. Because what have we got plumbed in? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I mean, but all those have gone. Guess we're not getting any. Oh man. So this solution isn't going to work. Okay. So they're still going, but these aren't because they're not getting. That's fine. I think we're going to need to get another. Oh, we've already got 3. Get another one set up. What it needs? Oh, bricks. And they're problematic anyway. Yeah. There. Okay, right. So, let me get rid of this lot, because I've had another idea. That builds on the idea we had, but balances it a bit more. How does it do that? So if we have the 3 5s, so what are we thinking? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Each one splits into 3. The problem is you need to no matter which way you do it, well technically that's 3, isn't it? Hang on. It would be 5 3s instead, wouldn't it? Maybe we think about it in 3s instead. Get rid of you 3. This comes down. We have 1 go off there, 1 go off there, and 1 go off there. That works. So that's 1, and then another one that goes off here. I mean, it probably doesn't need to be that far away, but and then another one there. breaks off that way. 1, 2, 3, and then that's that. That gives me 9. Come on, Chris, you can do that. Then that comes down. Right, hang on. So we've got 1, 2, 3. That would need 3, that would need 3. So we'd need that, that, that. And then this. Again. Would need that. That. Obviously, I've got this a lot more spaced out than it would. That's now producing lovely like. We're getting loads of those. But, you know, that one isn't a problem with these. So I might just turn that off. Okay. I mean, it's not great because I mean, it would increase our production, but the problem we've got with that, the problem we've got with increasing production is whether we've got the resources to actually make it. So obviously over here we're producing the reinforced frames. We got copper and steel. Yeah, because it is steel frames that these need. So the frames aren't the issue. It would just be the seismite. But I'm just trying to work out whether there's a better way to get the stems. And I don't think there is. Because yeah, let's have a look. I know I'm getting onto a much not needed tangent, but if we have a look at barracks, which is where we're doing the bulk of our seed growing, that is all backed up. Interesting. But it's still they're going. How much is in there? I mean, that's probably nearly full. It is, yeah. And when that is this, oof. Okay. We need to start collecting that up. Yeah. I think we need to get this at least started to be up and running. Can you? You can. Because I'm just... my concern if we back up these cubes, that is not a problem. We're coming in from there, aren't we? So and do that. There. That will start getting us cubes here. It won't get them out, but we can deal with that. There we go. That's the start of it. Oh yeah. Right. Let me turn. No. Okay. Now that will produce cubes, and we need to bring them. Stick them in there. Right. I like it. I'm going to remove these because I think the 3 in a row thing works, and we'll turn this into that. So we'll have one there, and one there. Also gives us a bit more room to move. Okay, and then we can look at getting these set up, increase our setup, and hopefully we'll be able to get cubes up and running down here and getting them further along, hopefully with a bit more sort of about 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, plenty. yeah, I need to set up the outputs for those, but oh, I can't get the third one in over there. That's a shame. But yes, I will. That works. But for now, this is where we're going to leave it. If you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to leave a like on the video if... What? But that's where we're going to leave it. Don't forget to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel, ticking the bell so you know when new videos go live. In the description is a link to the channel Discord. Feel free to come and talk about the games you're playing, the games I'm playing, the games in general. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.